Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Welcome to my channel Learn Math with Sayyid Ali. Here we will be dealing today with surface area. Surface area of a three-dimensional shape is the sum of all of the surface areas of each side. Three-dimensional shape. So we did that. Cylinder is also a three-dimensional shape, right? Later on we will do the prism and other three-dimensional shapes, but today we are trying to solve the surface area concept for a cylinder. So if we have a cylinder, this is some kind of cylinder, and if we open it, what we get? We get the, as we define the cylinder, that it has got the two circular shape, top and bottom, right? So this is my top and bottom, right? Two circular shape plus a rectangle. So these are the shapes which we have. Like if we, what we have to do of all of the surface areas of each side. So what sides are involved here? We have two circular shape and one rectangle shape. And we know that for rectangle shape, area is length time height or length time width. Here width is height and length we have to see because it is a circular shape. When we did the circle, we know that the length rectangular, right, is the circumference of the circle. What is the linear length or of a circle, right? We call it linear length, right? If we open the circle, linear length will be there, right? Linear length is circumference of the circle. Very good. This we did when we were doing circle. Linear length is circumference of the circle. So that means now we have to see individual areas of each, right? And here we know that what is the area of a circle, right? What is the area of the circle? So area of the circle is pi r square. How many circles we have? Two. So 2 times pi r square, this is this. So this is pi r square and this one is also pi r square. So we have 2 pi r square, 2 times pi r square plus 1 rectangle. And what is 1 rectangle? So we are saying that here it is length into width, but here in my case, because we open up the cylinder and then we have the rectangle shape, right? When we open up the cylinder, so my length is the circumference. So what is circumference formula, right? 2 pi r. So that is my length. So this is my length, which is 2 pi r, right? Times what? Times width. Width is my height. So 2 pi r times h is my area of this rectangle, which I got from opening up of a circular shaped cylinder, right? Circular cylinder, right? So we have here 2 pi r h for the rectangle. So what we decide here? Okay, surface area of this cylinder is always equals to surface area of the two circles plus the surface area of the rectangle. And what the rectangle is, we have to use some previous knowledge that linear length of a is the circumference of the circle. So what is the linear length? The circumference, and circumference formula is 2 pi r times h, right? So we have this area of this rectangle, right? So this is what we use here as a concept, and we substitute here back 2 circles, that means pi r square plus pi r square, 2 times pi r square, and then plus 2 pi r h. This is the circumference of a cylinder. We will use this formula for any question which is dealing with circumference, surface area of the cylinder. Let's take an example. We have a cylinder and its height being given 25 centimeter, let's say, and its radius is also given, r is equals to 8 centimeter. What we need to find out? Surface area of this cylinder. What surface area is equals to? surface area of a cylinder is equals to 2 times pi r square plus 2 pi r h. How we derive this? We derive this with the concept that surface area of any three-dimensional shape is the sum of all of the surface area of each side. What is involved in a surface area of a cylinder? Two circular shape, two circle plus one rectangle. So what is the area of this circle? Pi r square. What is the area of this circle? Pi r square. So we did 2 times pi r square plus what else? Another area is the rectangular area. When you open this cylinder up, it's like a rectangle. So this rectangle is length times width. But my length is circumference of the circle, right? So this we did in the when we were doing the circle, right? So we have 2 pi r times h. So whenever we have the surface area of a cylinder, we will be using this formula, and we have to substitute the value 2 times 3.14 times r square, which is 8 square, plus 2 times 3.14 times r. What is r? 8 centimeter times h. What is h? 25 centimeter, right? So we have to deal with these numbers, right? These math. Okay, so when you open up this one, you will be getting 401.92 plus, when you multiply this with the calculator, you will be getting this, and when you add these two, you will be getting something like 1657.92, or you can round it off as 1658 centimeter square. So this is the surface area of this cylinder, surface area, right? So what is surface area? Surface area of any three-dimensional shape is the sum of all of the surface areas of each side. So we have to open like a net, right? We have to open the net of the cylinder. What is net of the cylinder? Net of the cylinder is comprising of 2 circles and 1 rectangle. You can record the measurement of what the circle radius is, so you can find out the area of this circle independently, area of this circle independently, area of the rectangle independently. And when you sum up all of these areas, that will be the surface area of the cylinder. So we did one example, and the student need to remember this surface area formula, that surface area is equals to 2 times pi r square because of the 2 circles plus the rectangle area, right? So we add that up, 2 pi r times that, and we have the concept that how we can get 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the circumference, right? And then we substitute, one example was given, and we substitute back into the formula. 2 times pi r square plus 2 pi r h is the surface area of a cylinder. So when you open up a cylinder, for the net, you have 2 circles and 1 rectangle, right? And then we have our answer for this particular question that was given, and surface area is in centimeter square. So you need to remember this formula for the cylinder, and you have to know the concept. If you have the concept, maybe if you are like fumbling or mixing this formula, you can have the concept and you can drive it in a moment, right? 2 circles, pi r square plus pi r square, 2 pi r square plus 1 rectangle, length times width, but the length is my circumference, which is 2 pi r, times h, height of the cylinder. So we just need to substitute the values in the formula and get the surface area of any cylinder. We will be practicing more questions for surface area. I hope you like the video. If you like it, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon button, and share it with your friends and family friends. Maybe they are looking for some thing which is like educational for their kids. This starts in like grade 8, but it will be continuing coming in 11, 12, right? Because it is the basic surface area which we use to calculate for any shape. any geometrical shape, right? So we will be doing more shapes. Thank you for watching.